Lao Tzu taught that if the world's leaders, the men and women in power, could remain centered in the way all things come about in the spiritual universe, all things would be in harmony. This world could become a paradise. All people would be at peace, and the laws would be written in their hearts. According to the Bible, the law is already written in our hearts for us to discover. When we do not uncover this truth, we innately feel uneasy, and our conscience will keep reminding us that something is wrong. It is human nature to try to drown out that voice and replace it with distractions and pleasures. We are left, however, with a sense of guilt that can make people reluctant to come to a spiritual path. It is a lie of our adversary that we are unworthy, that our mistakes have been too big, our shame too great to be forgiven. Each of our avatars agree that the way is open to everyone. Lao Tzu said that everything that comes from the Tao will return to it. Gautama taught that every person is equal in their ability to become enlightened to the nature of spiritual reality. We read in the Bible that God welcomes everyone who comes to him and rescues those who are crushed and broken. Do not be afraid, he tells Isaiah. You will not be put to shame. Do not fear disgrace. You will not be humiliated. Any shame of your youth will be forgotten. Yeshua always extended kindness and acceptance first when he met anyone. He never told people to go and become perfect first and then come back. He always said simply, "Come, follow me." We all have the freedom to walk towards or away from our spiritual path, and it is that choice that will determine our ultimate destiny. We must eliminate any confusion from religions about who may or may not deserve acceptance by the God who made them. Teachings about spiritual realities are open to everyone, regardless of cultural background and religion. Dr. Alexander Berzin writes, "Of course, each religion is different. Looking at metaphysics and theology, there is absolutely no way to get around these differences. But that doesn't mean we need to argue. An attitude of my beliefs are better than yours is of no help. It's far more beneficial to look at what all the religions have in common. That is, they all seek to improve the situation of humanity and make life better for everyone by teaching people to follow ethical behavior and a path of love, compassion, and forgiveness. They all teach people not to become totally entangled in the material side of life, but at least to try and find some balance between seeking material and spiritual progress. Wise people hear the word and increase their understanding and seek the company of the wise. This brings perspective and improves their material life and leads them to the bigger goals of meaning and purpose. Everyone is invited to come as they are because of the certainty that they will change and be improved along the path, because that is the power and virtue of following the way.